February 11th, 2025. Really not much effect from the Fed news today at 7. The rinse worked again today. Switch it to 60-minute. You had this base at 60, 60, 75. It rinses it out just a few points below and then goes up 30 points. This morning turned into just an absolute just trickle up, like, I mean, that's the 1 minute chart. It just did the rinse, formed a bull flag, up, bull flag, here's the Fed, and then just, I mean, literally like on a 20-second chart, it was just stuck to that 20 moving average. I've got a little buy in here at a 61.8% retracement down to this 60.66 on another chart. Looking for a bounce back to 60.92. 15-minute chart is the chart I stick to most of the time. I mean, it's just absolute, just again, just so strong. Big bull flag on this, big bull pennant, buy the bottom of the pennant, bam, 30 points today. So most people are done for the day when you get a 30-point move between 6 and 8. I missed a lot of it. Just couldn't find a way in other than just hitting a market order. And I don't do market orders. I always do limit orders. I just find that it slows me down a bit, which some people are like, man, just hit it. I get it. I just have to stick with kind of a routine for me to make sure I don't become overzealous. So like I said, I'm hoping to get, and this is so strong, it's not even getting below the 76.4 retracement from the daily low. Yeah, so there's the 1520, the 520 is 60.80. So 60.79 is the 45-minute low. There could be a rinse to this 60.78, 75, but it's just so strong. I'm actually watching this. If this, what I like to see on these pullbacks is this 30-second RSI kind of like, as it moves really fast, is this 30-second RSI down like below 30, because you know it's going to bounce, and it may not bounce to your full target. I try to get like 6 to 7 points on the bounce, but you know it's going to bounce a few points, and if you have your ATM strategy set up, at least you're going to grab a few points and get your stop loss to, depending on how you structure your ATM, to a break even, or to where you're only losing a couple points if you don't want to close the trade out. So I'm going to hold with this 60.81.75 for a bounce back up to like 60.80 to this 60.86. That's what I'm looking for. But again, it's 8:13 Pacific Standard Time, 11:13 Eastern Standard Time, so kind of done until maybe this afternoon for a couple hours. It's just, a lot of times it just does this trickle, trickle, trickle. Yeah, and then you have the moving averages as support. I'll switch this down to a 5-minute. Yeah, it's just a trickle up today. So I am going to move this down to, basically it's a combination of a rinse and hitting the 5 moving average, which is a 61, really close to the 61.8% retracement of the daily low. We are overbought on the 5-minute RSI, 78, but we still are a trend trade. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make this adjustment to the 79.25, see if I can't get, because you have this previous resistance back here at 77, 78. So yeah, hopefully we can get, maybe just, they'll just rinse everybody out down to the 520. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, I'm going to stick with that for the next 15, 20 minutes, see what happens. If not, going to close it out. Take care. Trade them well.